What else? Is it probably the most stable options here? Maybe a Void?
They go too much because it's a Techies versus Enigma support duo. So they've really got to, like, Cuckoo's not giving any kind of opening. He's just hanging by the tier 1 tower. He understands if he takes a sticky bomb with a spear, he's probably just going to melt. So he'll sit back for now. PYW and Zhang Yu will just appreciate the farm they're getting. That top lane, there is a bit of action. Tims is actually going to go down. First blood to go the way of QIQX. A bit of an advantage here in this mid lane. This top lane, KP goes down. You've lost your Bat Rider. Dust able to pick up a very nice kill for himself on the Monkey King. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Cuckoo's going down here on the Enigma. It's getting completely dived by IG. PYW may die himself to Raven, but Bosku's going to take it.
Bottom tower is under
So a
attack.
bit of a trade happening, but there's a full creep wave underneath the tier 1 tower. Not sure what he's going to offer, but he's here. One stun available for him as they do jump Carl, but Carl is trying to bait for his team. Problem is, there's plenty of supports around, but the Cogs pushes him away from the blast off. It's not going to matter though. He will still die. Tims will drop with him. Emo to pick up a double kill.
Come out of that tin can anytime.
And it looked like...
Does an Enigma really care about right clicks? Not really.
Oh, QIQX. Hogs out. They might at least find themselves a bit of a freebie. There goes the silencer. Emo will just break the coil and walk away. He's not wasting his time with this. Haste runes down bottom anyway, so he'll just go ahead and secure that. I mean, you look at the CS board as well. Emo's had a fantastic time. Top of the net worth board, only followed by Dust on the Monkey King. And now they're heading down bottom lane. They know Raven's around that area somewhere. Raven, unsuspecting of this rotation. The wards will come down. They'll see the courier of the Terrorblade. Emo's rushing forward. In comes Dust as well. Raven surely has no way out of this. He could ask for some rotations, but it seems like it's all too late. There's no play out of this scenario. He's just down.
Is under attack.
Great rotation from IG.
He's trying to rush into the Octarine, but without something like a blink, it gets a little bit rough.
Global silence was committed. Emo with the immediate zip in. Blast off there to follow up though. Carl is still alive, and now Bosku moving in. A nice dream coil. He's caught 2 targets with that. PYW does go down. Carl's still moving forward. Emo, he's going to try and go for this. Carl, have you gone too far? Emo's out of mana though. It was all a bait. Tims has caught him. He's got him in the cogs, and Emo is to drop. As now Zhang Yu does rotate on the Mars. At least finding Cuckoo in that arena. They'll hunt QIQX, and now the black hole. Cuckoo, he does not drop. A triple kill for Carl.
Bit of disconnect from IG, just feeling themselves a little bit too much. You get punished. Blacklist, more than happy to pick those pieces up. And all things considered, you are again fairly evenly farmed across the board with these core to cores here.
Top lane, KP is going to be targeted. Has the lasso if he needs to commit. Spear doesn't land. Oh boy, the spear does not latch onto a tree. They're going to find KP, but now the 2-man dream coil. They'll go after Emo. He's got no mana. Very awkward scenario now for Emo as he tries to run, but Tims will lock him down. He'll have a little bit more mana to play with, but the chase is on. Emo about to fall. The puck not going to jaunt though. He won't go into 3 heroes. Carl will back his way out. Is Dust now going to rotate? We'll move in onto Tims. Tims with the cogs going to push him back. Spear again not going to latch onto anything, but they'll get the kill. Tims to drop. Stun initiation first, so they are moving towards the west instead. They'll find Tims on the clockwork and they'll take that kill. So perhaps smoke was just broken.
We're in a comfy spot in this game. Again, a lot more back and forth. They've given a couple of openings after Blacklist.
Yeah, QIQX looks like a free kill here for Blacklist rivalry. They'll take it. Nice little setup from Tims. Nothing to really write home about. Just an easy position 5 kill as top lane. Cuckoo. Wukong's command committed here from Dust. KP is around, knocking him out, but not quite. Now the lasso to drag out the position 1 Monkey King. Dust is going to go for the fight. Cuckoo moving back in, does go for the black hole. He's got him locked down. Dust though is healing up, but it's not enough. He is down. Good turnaround here from Blacklist. You'll happily lose Cuckoo if it means Dust dying.
We're the side of Blacklist here. IG though, and as this game scales on, it gets harder and harder to start to manage.
Yeah, Zhang Yu, nice little sidestep. Gonna go for the TP out. Cuckoo's gonna be there with the cancel though, so Zhang Yu not gonna make it. A nice pick off now for Blacklist rivalry. just lacking so much more control, especially once the black hole is down. And of course, you can't even rely on that because Cuckoo doesn't have a blink or BKB yet as bottom lane. Mobile Silence committed, they've got Carl.
Sort of reliant on Global Silence as their counter control. Maybe you can hold his fear back, but
Mid lane, Emo, no, he's not going to get trapped by the lasso. Now the black hole though, Cuckoo, he's looking to save the day, fighting a 3-man. Emo goes down. They will lose both their supports for this. KP, he's still got the lasso. Zhang Yu, he's in the middle of nowhere. He'll go for an arena and a spear out, but it means nothing. Cuckoo saving the day for Blacklist once again. Carl, he might drop dust, can't finish the kill. KP to move in, but just sidesteps. It's PYW even dropping low, not going to go down. As Blacklist, they do successfully retreat. The smoke might be happening, but now Carl, Carl gets silenced up. Emo, he's going to move the other way and finds the puck. And Carl is gone. The orchid from Emo, way too quick on Carl, and he just does not react in time. About halfway through the HP pool of Roshan.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Gather round.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Blacklist is still moving forward though, not trying to back their way out of this one. They've got the upper hand. Dust, BKB, trying to run, trying to get out. He'll tree dance. In the meantime, QIQX is the one to get caught. They'll lose the silencer. That is about it. Cuckoo, he's in the middle of nowhere. Cuckoo, what are you doing? He went for a bounty rune. Cuckoo! What? What? He's just... Can you explain that to me, Jonathan? Why did Cuckoo do that? Yes, though. They've got nothing like a Dessa to work off. In they go. Who do they find first? KP, not going to be targeted yet. In fact, Carl's the one to go down.
And it's off.
Roshan still happening. And now, I mean, unless you go for a hook shot in to try and steal, it seems like Blacklist have given up.
yeah, nah. I don't know how that happened.
Top lane, Emo trying to get Cuckoo. Cuckoo being targeted, gets the Vortex off in time. The Enigma also being silenced, but the Ogresil Totem allowing some space. But there's Zhang Yu, ensuring that Cuckoo is not getting away.
Dire's middle tower.
But it seems like they're just happy to trade on IG's end of things. Like, we'll just take the bottom tier 2 tower, or maybe not. Maybe they'll defend. They do have the Aegis. Raven immediately jumped here by Dust, gonna BKB TP out, and now the hookshot is there from Tims. They're trying to fight. It seems Tims is gonna give his life away.
Oh, from QIQX.
Mid lane, Carl misses a Dream Coil. Zhang Yu with the quick blink out. Zip forward, because he's still hanging around.
Radiant's middle tower
All right.
is under attack.
Oh, Carl. It's just not good. It's just not good. Mid tier 2 tower is gonna go down. Because the thing, you miss the Dream Coil, you see Dust, you see Zhang Yu, why stay there? You know, you've got to get out. IG are playing as a team.
Has fallen.
Mid-tier... Zhang Yu, gonna get jumped. Middle of nowhere, has no teammates around him. They are trying to move up now. He'll drop an arena with the BKB. He's surviving longer than expected. Zhang Yu holding them down. He will finally drop himself, but a big blast off. PYW going into boss scoop, and he gets the BKB off, and now Emo, he'll zip away from the Enigma. Afraid of that black hole with a big balance strike. Carl's gonna go down in the meantime. Tims chase down, will drop. Now KP getting bashed, and Bosku. One by one they come in, and one by one they fall. In goes Raven. Global Silence was still up, and he just dies. Rotate around. There's the mines giving the info over to IG, who are still waiting for the proper initiation. Zhang Yu's trying to move in, but a nice lasso. KP, he found the Storm Spirit. Emo is gone. Emo is down without buyback. This is the team fight that Blacklist have needed for such a long time. They'll move in with the Dream Coil. Meanwhile, Dust, he's going to try and fight, going on to Cuckoo, finding the Enigma. Onto Raven. They want the Terror Blade. Raven, he's going to sunder up in time. Raven is all right. Dust will run. He'll just jump through the tree line and get out of there as QIQX going to be left behind.
The end of this.
Does go down. Blacklist, they have Roshan. There is no way for IG to contest.
Certainly not. Nice clean Roche coming out now for Blacklist. A really good flank coming out on that angle. All down to this chain control onto Emo. Nemo again just getting maybe a little bit hasty here. Let's get punished for it. Roshan and Cheese going the way of Blacklist. They're staying in this game despite being 17k behind. They have managed to make it work. It's IG who slip up. And now, with a security on Raven, with a Cheese on Carl. It's
gonna find Zhang Yu. Cuckoo's going for the chase. He's got Carl around him. Dreamcore committed. They will find the Mars. Zhang Yu gonna get black hole by Cuckoo. No hesitation. Takes it down. With the Aegis up on Blacklist, they should be able to close that gap a little bit more as they found another. They have found the techies. One by one, IG feeding lives back the way of Blacklist. They will cancel the blast off. Nice timing from KP. And now PYW's down. Maybe we are going to need to see some buybacks.
looking like they might need it. I think just with Global Silence, it's still pretty playable, but they have to come for the high ground defense. They can't play around here. There's still there's no threat of black hole from Cuckoo, so honestly, you don't have too much to be scared about here. On the side of IG, you just need to be worried about the TP.
Emo's got to be so cautious, John. Emo, he does have buyback at least. That's the one positive. If he dies again, he does have the buyback available for IG, but he's such a big part of this team. I feel like Emo's more important than Dust is right now as he jumps in. KP's been caught out. 4-star for Wave with the Glimmer Cape. He's going to be fine. Meanwhile, Cuckoo being targeted. He has no black hole anyway. Dust, he'll take down Tim's. Cuckoo will go down to Xiao Yu. And IG, they have successfully defended through the Dire Triangle. They'll run right into Zhang Yu very soon, but they won't see him. Instead, a lasso's out. They have caught PYW on the techies. PYW trying to blast off, will not be able to get off yet as the Dream Call does come out. Only finding the techies with that. Meanwhile, Tim's has been caught in the clockwork. He is the one to go down. And PYW survives. The Glimmer Cape, it just allows him to walk out. Now Cuckoo breaks the Lincolns of Emo. In comes Zhang Yu. He found the puck with the Hex out. Spear into the arena. Carl, can you get out? Black hole's there, but Cuckoo, no, it's cancelled. It is cancelled. The global silence was immediate. No black hole left. Carl is still trying to survive. He'll orb away. Meanwhile, PYW is being chased down by KP. They are still trying for this techies. As Carl will finally drop. Dust will find a second. He's got Tim's again on the clockwork. That's a dieback. Raven's forced to fight. Dust is moving right up though. They've got the Hex out on the Terror Blade. He's got no help around him. Carl, or Cuckoo rather. I mean, they are trying to save Raven. Raven is just left alone though. Raven can't survive this. Raven's down.
I'm just so surprised. They've had gems up for a little bit here. Maybe KP just out of vision. They don't manage to get the damage off. Now a shove in on mid. There's a buyback ready on Raven, but he doesn't have Metamorphosis.
Yeah, they've got KP now. Hex out again. Sight the Vice is there. 4-man Dream Core from Carl, but where's the follow-up? They're in the Midnight Pulse, at least it's a lot of damage. In they go with the lasso. Try to drag him towards the fountain. They've got Dust on that Monkey King. Dust dropping very, very low, trying to deal with him. Raven's still going. Raven's got him. They have got the Monkey King down. PYW now being targeted. Gets the blast off. Orb is there from Carl. He'll keep following down. Zhang Yu, he'll pop the BKB and just TP out of there. PYW is going to be the sacrificial lamb for IG. They'll leave him behind, knowing they cannot save. So Blacklist, all of a sudden, able to defend high ground.
IG can just run down mid and end the game.
Yeah, they can. Oh, they're trying to look for this storm. Unable to catch Emo. However, Lasso, KP, he's got Zhang Yu. They have found the Mars, but the Aeon Disc is going to save. So yules him up. They've still got an opportunity as Tim's going to hookshot him, pushes him back. Zhang Yu is down. He's got buyback though. Beautiful setup here from KP.
Dire's structures are
The
fortified.
mid-racks, they will lose the range.
Dire's
Onto the melee
middle
barracks they
barracks are
go.
under attack.
Raven will just let the illusions do the work. But it seems as though they are not confident here, Blacklist. They are looking to perhaps retreat. Break the Lincolns though.
Stay near.
Gonna jump in. Carl is there. Dream call. And now the Lincolns is broken. They've got the global stance to play off, but still Emo is gonna get dragged back through the lasso. They've got the storm down. Oh, he does have buyback, but Tims, he wants to keep going. He misses out on the hook shot with Dust. But the chase is on. Blacklist, they will try to find some more targets as Roshan is now officially respawned up. There's the buyback from Emo. He's coming in. They've got Carl with a hex out. Carl not like this. Aeon Disc is there though. It will
Dire's
save
middle
for now.
barracks are under attack.
The puck is fine. IG still hanging around the Roshan pit. They are going to start it. They will force the fight with Blacklist rivalry. The question is, can Blacklist really fight back? Well, they've got to try. This Roshan's too important.
Dire's bottom
There's an Axe Blessing on Roshan to boot. They'll move in. Lasso's there. They've got the Monkey King. KP again, finding the right target. He'll try to move on to Dust into the black hole. It's cancelled off again from the Silencer. The Global Sun's making it so hard for Cuckoo. They will lose KP. IG
Dire's
moving back in for
bottom barracks are
Roshan.
under attack. Dire's
It is
bottom
still
barracks
available to try and steal. They've got the hook shot from Tims. Tims is lining up. He's going to try for this one. In they go. Hook shot is there. Four-man start out. The Aegis on the deck, but Dust has got it. Dust still manages to pick it up.
Still stall out. The respawns
Here we
aren't too
go.
far off now as well.
Here we go, though. They're going to jump in through the mid lane, IG. They're waiting for their creep wave, but it's here. Carl going to start. Cuckoo getting caught. Aeon Disc is proc, though, so he's going to try to run.
Radiant structures
Very
are
aggressive with the Midnight Pulse. Does not have Black Hole in the Enigma yet, but they're just trying to deal with this creep wave.
Radiant's middle
The mid-range Rax is gone. IG will focus on the melee barracks. They will find that too. The Cuckoo jumps in again. Three-man coil is there from Carl, but the Hex is out.
Radiant's middle
Hook shot, Tims will find Dust. They've got the Monkey King, but he does still have the Aegis up. Dust, however, melting to the damage output is now the lasso. Comes out KP. He found two targets. PYW, he's the first one to go down. They've lost the techies. Emo, he's going to jump in. He'll try to go after Cuckoo on the Enigma. He's got the Enigma down. Meanwhile, on the backside, Arena has caught two of them. Tims is gone. Carl will get his way out. As IG, they see the buyback. They try to retreat, though. Carl is still going. DP's immediately from IG. Oh, the hook shot. It's blocked by Carl. PYW. So if they both go down, it'll be a 5v3. They're jumping right into Cuckoo. Lasso's out. KP. He's found two targets again. And the black hole. It's going to be committed. They found the silencer. QIQX. He'll buy back to cancel immediately. Is now it's complete chaos in the dire triangle. Raven's gone. How does Raven go down? They've even lost Bosku. How?
That looked so good for Blacklist as well. KP, he got the axe
What?
upgrade off that Roche. And even just Cuckoo with a Midnight Pulse.
Radiant
When he drops it in the creep
structures
wave, they
are
can stall for an infinite amount of time. But they have to stay their own high ground here, IG. They're one racks away from the Megas.
Oh, Emo. Can they break the Lincolns of the
Dire's
storm?
top tower
KP is
under
waiting for a nice lasso. Zip forward. Emo saw him for a moment. They will get the hex off, but KP is just fine as the hook shot does miss. IG are here to defend the top lane, but Blacklist, they will happily back off. I don't think they want the fight in this area.
Dire's top
I
tower
believe they
has
just
fallen.
wanted IG to rotate and defend. The Stygian Desolator now. As Lasso comes out, they've got PYW. Aeon Disc is going to be propped. Emo tries to jump in, trying to find himself a Hex target. PYW is going to survive as Raven gets caught out. They've got the Hex, but the Black Hole is there, immediately cancelled off by QIQX. No chance for Cuckoo to get the Black Hole channel as KP is being followed down. Cuckoo's being caught to boot. They've lost two of them. They've lost the third, in fact. Tims has been caught. They'll slow him down. In fact, Raven is still around. He'll pop the Metamorphosis, trying to fight back, but he needs to run. Even Carl's been caught in the puck. Disaster for Blacklist rivalry. But it's working. Into the mid-tier fours they go. Raven immediately caught. He cannot die. He's got buyback available, but he doesn't want to commit it like this. He is down. Buyback is incoming. Metamorphosis is on cooldown for 60 seconds, though. A very awkward position. IG backing off at a double lasso. KP again trying to save the game for his team. He found both supports, QIQX, PYW, both trying to back off, but it seems like QIQX will go down as PYW being body blocked up by Tims. Can't make it out. They've been left behind. IG will sacrifice their supports as they are not feeling confident going for tier 4 towers. And
So I guess that's a threat. Now, IG have to be on point with what they do for going forward, because the illusions are coming out. The Book of the Dead is there. Tier 4s are exposed.
Jump in. Lotus Orb was out though. KP, he's trapped himself up with that lasso. KP is down. No buyback available. Already one gone for Blacklist. They'll jump Carl as well. Carl, he's going to survive for now, but the tier 3 tower top lane is gone. They are fighting without their Batrider. KP around, I don't know if they can actually defend this. They're very reliant on Cuckoo landing the biggest black holes of his life. But the thing is, without catching the silencer, there's no chance of getting these off. Jump in on Emo. They've cancelled the TP usage of the Storm, but he's happy to fight back. He'll move it onto the puck. Carl gonna try and Wind Waker away. Does juke out the God's Rebuke. He does jump back down towards the south. Meanwhile, the Ancient, Raven's going right for the head. Black Hole is out. Can they get it done? The Ancient, half HP right now, moving back in. The Eidolon's doing all the work. Raven's jumping back in as well. Ancient lower than half HP. I think they've got it. Cuckoo, Raven, they may have done it. It seems like they have. Blacklist have done it.
Oh my God.
Can't believe what I'm seeing. Blacklist have done it, Jonathan.
Rider. Force EM to kind of think about the mana shield. Counters.
And Zhang Yu waiting. They'll move up. Here comes Blacklist. They're going to go for the fight. It's a big reflection already, and Dust is being targeted quite heavily as he is going to go down. Tims with the first blood. PYW going to follow right after. It'll be a kill out for Carl, and now Zhang Yu trying to run towards the bounty. Will be able to pick it up. He'll go for the fight against Bosco, who does die along with him. But it seems like Zhang Yu has no way out, as Raven will take the kill. 3-for-1 trade to start off this game too.
Again, it's an atrocious start for Emo. They are starting to look mid.
Oh, Emo. Emo gets taken out. KP just charges him underneath the tier 1 tower. Meanwhile, mid lane, a nice arrow block from the Pugna. Cuckoo has not saved anyway. Carl is still going to drop. Cuckoo almost saving the day by blocking the arrow.
Don't mind at all.
Bottom lane, charge out. They've got QIQX. Disarm is there with the reactive taser. Lift is out. QIQX trying for the blast off. Does get it off in time. KP again getting disarmed, but he's got the movement speed to keep up with QIQX. Even taunts him as he's chasing. Speaking of Dust, that Dragon Knight trying to defend the bottom tier 2 tower, but KP, well, he cancels the charge. Arrow's gonna land onto Raven. They'll heal him up though, no problem. No creep wave available for Blacklist rivalry, but it's not going to matter as PYW gets zipped on from the back. Carl just not having a break. We'll pick up another. Tier 2 bottom tower gone. They've lost the Mirana, and now look at this. Tims blinks right in onto Dust. Guessing exactly where he's going to be. Dust getting the tip from Carl. It's Carl having a great time now.
From IG through the gate though. Dust and QIQX.
Mid lane, charges out. Zhang Yu going to be targeted. Everyone else TPing away just in the nick of time. Zhang Yu gets hit by the charge of KP into the Nether Strike. Zhang Yu, no survival. But you've got to find Tims first, because he's the big problem. They're going to run right into him. Tims has been caught out. The Rubik being bursted. Ravage committed now, knowing that Tims is going to die, and he is gone. Blacklist, they're still going to try and fight. Vortex out onto the Mirana. Meanwhile, Cuckoo, he is still alive. PYW, the one to go down. Cuckoo, though, being targeted here as Raven. He's attacking an anti-mage illusion. He'll go onto the techies now. QIQX being saved by the Glimmer Cape, but not for long. He should eventually die, and he will. The Zhang Yu is still going. In goes Emo with the Mana Void. Carl gets hit by the arrow. Carl in huge trouble is going to go down. IG successfully fighting back now against Blacklist rivalry. KP trying to run. Is out of mana, has the soul ring, never gets anything off though. He will drop. And IG suddenly finding 4 targets for the price of 2 buybacks. Standing back, waiting for it to come out. Charge in, KP trying to bait the fight. Dust will get lifted immediately. A 3-man stun, in fact, onto PYW and QIQX. Blacklist are moving in. The blue hole, it comes out from Carl. There's the Ravage, but Tims has got it. Tim's has got the Ravage available. Now he will pop it. A lot of BKBs available. IG, though, they are melting. Zhang Yu, QIQX, both are gone. Can they find anyone else? KP still being charged. Another blue hole from Carl. He found a 3-man one. Dust is down. PYW's down. Emo is trying to run. He is the only survivor left for IG. Zip in from Carl, threatening with the blue hole, but it's not there yet. QYQX moving in onto Tims. Tims, though, he still had the Ravage. Tims, he got 4 targets. Oh, Emo dropping low, needs to get up, but a huge Ravage out from Zhang Yu. Locking a couple down. It's still not looking good for IG. They are trying to fight back. They need to get Dust out of there, but he's gone. Dust is down. No buyback available on the Dragon Knight.
Off that save onto Tims. He gets to go back in. Steal some spells to get the
Zhang
opening.
Yu.
Go for more.
Oh, it's a 3-man vortex again out from Carl. Zhang Yu barely survived by the Glimmer Cape of QIQX. He will make it. Emo, though, he's going for a man fight on his own. They're out of mana on Carl, but the mana void never comes out. Emo's down. Emo is down. There is no buyback available. Blacklist rivalry may have done it here, John. They've got Dust back up in 5 seconds. But without Emo, how do you defend? Raven, he'll get hit by an arrow, but he still has the Aegis up. He won't be afraid to just reset for the next team fight if he loses that Aegis. Jump in, PYW immediately sundered by Raven. That'll be 1 down. The buyback is there from PYW. 1 Rax left standing for IG. Blacklist, they're going to keep going. They know the AM's down for 50. There's no way back for Emo. They'll Dragon Tail up Raven. He still has the Aegis. They jump in. Vortex is there. The Dragon Knight forced the BKB up. Dust is going back in on Raven. They should have the Terror Wave for the live train. Cuckoo, no, he can't save. He cannot save him. But that is only the first life. Arrow will whiff. Raven will be okay to walk his way out of this, as they are looking for that mid-tier 3 tower now. Emo, he's 20 seconds away from respawning, but it's a very tough scenario as the Vortex again from catches 2 of them. That's 1 down. PYW dying back is now Dust. He can't make it out. He is gone again. No buyback available. Blacklist rivalry. Should have this one in the back. Emo coming up in 5 seconds. Onto the techies they go. QIQX is down. He'll commit buyback. There's the respawn from Emo, but Mega Creeps are now up. IG not calling it. Emo, he'll get charged from KP. He won't see the charge in. The arrow connects as well from Tim. Emo's been locked up for such a long time. Now the Vortex, a big Ravage up from Zhang Yu trying to save the day. Emo is still alive, but now the counter Ravage. Tim's again. Tim's has stolen the Ravage a 3rd time. Zhang Yu is down, but he will buy back. They're still in this game here. IG still trying their absolute best to stay in this game too. You know, I miss my boy. Emo charges out. Are they gonna go for this? Emo, he doesn't realize he gets hit by the initial stun, and now the Ravage! Tims! Tims has got the full squad with a Ravage out.
I'm getting a second win.
It's not enough though. IG is still looking to fight back. They are still going.
Radiant's middle tower
1 tier 4 tower down. Blacklist. Charge out KP. He has not had enough yet, but he will cancel. Raven looking for the tier 4. The blue hole. 4 heroes caught. Carl just making it so hard for IG. Raven moves in. A 5-man reflection. They're fighting right underneath the tier 4 towers. KP with the charge out. He lands on 3. Oh, it's so hard now for IG. It's a 3v5 scenario. Blacklist are onto the Ancient. Surely there's no way to defend. They are not calling GG yet. Ravage out again from Zhang Yu. Tims will take it. He got the Anchor Smash in fact. A double Ravage. Emo trying. He's gotten Carl. The Storm is down, but Carl will buy back. He'll TP to the outpost in the Radiant jungle. They want to put an end to this game. IG, they are still trying to defend as Emo. He'll cancel the charge. Raven, he'll get the Sunder. Here comes the Vortex. Carl is not done. He's got Emo. GG is called. GG is called. Blacklists have done it. They will force a tiebreaker in the groups between themselves and Shopify Rebellion. And I'm going to say it again. Where was this Blacklist?